Hello and welcome to my Stranger Things lead pluck tutorial. I'll be teaching you how to recreate this sound from scratch using Xfiz's Serum. So here we have a initialized Serum preset. First thing we're going to do is turn up oscillator A to 8 voices and set it at 0.08 detune. Keep everything else the same. Go ahead and turn on oscillator B and set the voices to 6 and the detune to 0.1, and also set the volume of this oscillator to 60%. The next thing we're going to do is change the ADSR, which stands for attack, decay, sustain, and release. We're going to set the decay to 420 milliseconds, the sustain to -21.7, and set the release to 307 milliseconds. Also turn on the sub oscillator and select saw wave and turn it down 1 octave. Go ahead and turn on the filter, drag envelope 1 onto the cutoff, hold Alt Shift click or Option Shift click if you're on a Mac, and drag this back to around 50. Now going over to the effects section, we'll be using a compressor, reverb, and an EQ. For the compressor, we'll be leaving it stock. For the reverb, it'll be on a Hall setting, leaving the size where it is, the decay where it is, the low cut at 22%, leaving the high cut, spin, and spin depth in the original positions. We'll be dragging the mix down to 12%. We'll then drag the macro 1 to it and set it to around 40. This will just allow you to slightly automate the reverb for when it fades out. Now going to the EQ, you'll be clicking on the peak. You'll be going to 200 Hertz, a Q of 39, and a gain of -7. That's just to scoop out these frequencies that are muddying up the sound. Now what I've done here is used another plugin called DJM Filter. It's a free plugin that just acts as like a low pass and a high pass filter. It has been automated to start low, so cutting off the high frequencies, and then it'll slowly open up towards the climax of the song before closing again. If you don't have this plugin, don't worry. You can do it very easily by using a EQ or a auto filter. This in context with the song sounds like this. Sounds almost finished. After the filter, I've used a EQ8 to cut away some frequencies to get it closer to the original sound. This includes the high pass filter, which I automated here, just to cut away the low end when it's reached its highest point in the song. I have a dip at 235 Hertz. Number 3 is at 2.25 kilohertz, and then just a high shelf at 5.87 kilohertz, taking away 6.15 decibels. Then at the end of the chain is just a utility, and I've just selected bass mono. This makes all frequencies under 170 Hertz mono and everything else remains stereo. Thank you for watching this tutorial. I hope you learnt something and enjoyed it.